Farm implements. Primary tillage implements. Primary tillage are implements used in primary land preparation activities. They include plows and subsoilers. Disc plow. They are of heavy concave discs mounted on a beam by the disc hangers. They are preferred on pieces of land that has obstacles. The discs can either be plain or notched. Moldboard plow. This is a type of plow suited to be used in fields free of obstacles of all kinds. It operates at uniform depth. Once it has been adjusted, it comprises of the following parts: share, moldboard, disc coulter, landslide, and the depth wheel. Subsoiler. They are heavy implements used commonly in primary cultivation in fields that have developed a hard pan. They have heavy rigid tines that penetrate deep below the topsoil into the subsoil, breaking the hard pan. They facilitate aeration and water infiltration into the soil. Maintenance of primary tillage implements. Plows and subsoilers must be maintained continuously to ensure their efficiency and performance. The following are some of the general practices carried out to maintain primary tillage implements. Lubricate all the moving parts. Repair all damaged parts and replace all worn-out parts. Loose nuts and bolts should be tightened. Paint or apply used oil on all exposed metallic parts. Clean the implement after use. Secondary tillage impul harrows. This refers to all those operations that are carried out after primary tillage operations. They are aimed at refining the seedbed tilth. The common implements include harrows and rotary cultivators. The table below gives a summary of the different types of harrows and their specific uses. The following are some of the general practices carried out to maintain secondary tillage implements. Lubricate all the moving parts. Repair or replace damaged and worn-out parts. Clean after use. Tighten all loose nuts and bolts. And apply or paint exposed metallic parts. Weed control implements. Cultivators and weeders. They are the implements used to control weeds through shallow cultivation in light soils. They include cultivators and weeders. Some have adjustable tines to make the implement suitable for weeding crops of different sizes. They are maintained by repairing or replacing any worn-out parts. Boom sprayers are tractor-mounted implements that can also be used to control weeds using herbicides. They atomize and deliver the herbicides in spray form. They are operated through the power takeoff system of the tractor. Transport implement. Land clearing implement, for example, mowers. They are used for cutting of vegetation in the farm. They can specifically be used for land clearing, hay harvesting, and harvesting of forage crop. The mowers are driven by the power takeoff system. They are of two types, namely reciprocating mower and the rotary gyro mower. They are used for cutting of vegetation in the farm. Harvesting machines. The common implements used in the farm include combine harvesters, root crop harvesters, and forage harvesters. Let us discuss each of these implements briefly. Combine harvesters. The modern combine harvester is a self-propelled machine that carries out harvesting operation on cereal crops such as wheat, millet, sorghum, maize, and others as long as appropriate adjustments are made. Root crop harvester. The most common root crops are potatoes, groundnuts, beetroots, and others. The harvesters are mainly ridgers. They open up the soil and unearth the crop produce being harvested, which is then collected and stored. Forage harvesters. They are implements used to harvest forage crops such as maize, sorghum, napier, and fodder grasses. They are operated by the tractor PTO system of the tractor and chop the forage into pieces before they are fed to animals. The trailer. The trailer is the main implement used for transporting the farm. It is attached to the tractor by the means of a drawbar at the rear of the tractor. Trailer sizes vary depending on the needs of the farmer. Some trailers are offloaded manually, while others are offloaded through means of hydraulic system of the tractor. The trailer should be maintained routinely like all the other farm implements. Animal drawn implements. They are implements used with draught animals and include the ox plow, ox cart, and the ox trailer. Oxen is the most commonly used animal, although horses, donkeys, mules, camels, water buffaloes, and llamas are used in different parts of the world. Oxen for draught purposes must carefully be bred, selected, and managed. Let us learn about how to use and maintain some of these animal-drawn implements.